What's up, guys? This is Webby, and this is your SmackDown review for August 16th, 2016. You know, this is supposed to be your go-home show to SummerSlam. I'm still waiting to see if WWE knows how to put on a go-home show. Because this has been one weak go-home build. We have gotten the Usos, American Alpha, and the Hype Brothers versus Vaudevillains, Ascension, and Breezango. You know, I'm trying to figure out here how a 12-man tag team match is supposed to get a tag team over. It's not. The only team that stood out in this match was American Alpha. What are you trying to do? Just make them stand out even more? This was a complete waste of time. You know, I don't like coming on here and just ranting. It seems like all I do is come on and rant. I don't like to come on and rant. But with the stuff that WWE has been feeding us week after week after week, ever since I started this channel, that's all they've been giving us stuff to do is to rant. A 12-man tag team matchup does absolutely nothing except to fill time. It did nothing to enhance any of the tag teams. We got the Miz calling Apollo Creed. We had 2 segments of Eva Marie. Thanks for letting me take 2 bathroom breaks. First about 15 minutes was okay. I'm not going to rant about that. I'll put that over. Ambrose versus Eric Rowan. Cena versus Alberto Del Rio. Carmella and Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss and Natalya. And Randy Orton versus Heath Slater. Another reason for me to get up and go to the bathroom. It was going to be until after what happened. So, let's go over the show. By far, though, WWE is basing this SummerSlam off its matches and is selling this pay-per-view off its matches alone, not the build to the pay-per-view. Absolutely. I mean, 100% absolute. They are completely selling this pay-per-view off its matches, not the build. I don't care what anybody says. So, start the show off. Randy Orton signs the contract to face Lesnar. You see him signing a contract in front of Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan. You know, this is what I think about this, really. You know, Daniel Bryan is the general manager. And if he's the general manager, Shane McMahon should not be on TV every week. Shane McMahon is the commissioner. He should be on every once in a while. Not every week. You know, Daniel Bryan is the one that's in charge. He should be doing the matches and that kind of stuff. And every once in a while, Shane should pop in, make sure everything's okay. Not every week. It just gets... No, I mean, that's not the way, things work, It's just the way I think it should go. So I think that Daniel Bryan should be the one on SmackDown every week and not have both of them on every week. It just takes away some of the general manager power to me. So Randy Orton signs a contract, and then the one-man band pops out. Yeah, Heath Slater says, well, here's an apple for you. Here's a fruit basket for you. You need to sign me to a contract. I'm the best superstar ever, best free agent ever. I went toe-to-toe with Brock Lesnar. And they're talking about how last week they were disrespected by Heath Slater. Randy Orton has an idea. They cut it and they went to their first promo thing. Start the show off with Miz TV. Miz is in the ring. He automatically gets interrupted by Dean Ambrose. Miz was just about to say something, and Dolph Ziggler comes out. And Dolph and Dean are staring each other down. Miz, no. This is Miz TV. I'm the one that takes control here. He does his usual stick. This is his show. You two aren't taking control. Blah, blah, blah. Miz never says anything new. He always says the same old stuff. And the Miz starts asking Dolph, how's he going to overcome this week at SummerSlam? Because he's always been the one that's written off. And he's always been a flop. Just like movies, that's kind of been what people thought were going to be good, and then turned out not to be good. So how is he going to handle that? And then now he's the number one contender. And then Dean is not buying any of this stuff that Dolph is saying. The response that he got about how Dolph is saying that he's ready and he's going to give it all that he has got, blah, blah, blah. Dean's not buying any of it. Ziggler always goes out there and gives 100%, but it is never enough. And he doesn't want it bad enough. And Ziggler, this is where I think WWE has really been pushing Dolph Ziggler and making him looking good. Because he came out and he said Ambrose is going to have to dig down deep and he doesn't know what he's talking about. And Ambrose is going to have to dig down deep and deeper than he has ever dug before. And it's still not going to be enough. And when he's taking his last breath and digging for his last move, and he got super kicked. And he told Dean that he was that good. And he's going to find that out on Sunday. It was pretty good. I really liked that segment. I'm not convinced that Dolph Ziggler is going to walk out with the gold on Sunday. But I do think that they're opening some eyes and making Dolph Ziggler look like more of a contender than just some cakewalk. And of course, then the Miz, during the commercial break, makes fun of Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews comes down and beats him up because the Miz was calling him Apollo Creed. Who cares? You know, really, who cares? They're going after the Miz's Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam, and the only thing I can say about this is they've done absolutely nothing with this feud. So this match means absolutely nothing to me. You've already heard me rant about the 12-man tag team match. I'm not going over that yet. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The first part of a walking advertisement for a ratings killer, we did not have to see Eva Marie grace us with her presence. Because she was supposed to debut. And she did not debut because she was caught in traffic. She was supposed to face Naomi. And I don't know what in the world Naomi was wearing, but, you know, everybody's saying, oh, even during the intro for Eva Marie, oh, everything's so red. Well, needless to say, when Naomi comes out, everything's so blue. There was blue everywhere. So, thank you that we didn't have to see Eva Marie wrestle. That's all I got to say about that one. Next, we got to see Randy Orton versus Heath Slater. Wasn't even a match. This was just Randy Orton beating up Heath Slater. Match was like, I think, less than a minute. It was them showcasing Randy Orton, making him look like an absolute threat monster, leading into SummerSlam against Brock Lesnar. Randy Orton had his own version of Suplex City to Heath Slater. Heath Slater won this match by disqualification because Randy Orton threw Heath Slater into a turnbuckle and started punching him and didn't listen to the ref and got DQ'd. He got DDT'd, RKO'd, and Heath Slater won. Now, of course, if Heath Slater won, he got a contract. Whoopee! Like that really matters. Come back from commercial break. Slater is in the back hurt. And he's talking to Shane and Daniel Bryan. They're offering him contract because he won. Then he starts talking outside of his mind, saying that he took it to Brock Lesnar and he took it to Randy Orton and they didn't stand a chance. And then he called Shane Stephanie and he said that Daniel Bryan was beautiful and all this stuff. And then Shane and Daniel Bryan walked off. Excuse me. The show was just so horrible. Next was Dean Ambrose versus Eric Rowan. You know, what can I say about this? Dean Ambrose won. Everybody knows Ambrose was going to win. Nobody interfered. Didn't see Dolph Ziggler come out. Nothing. Ambrose won. Bray Wyatt looks at Eric Rowan's mask. and walks off. Carmella and Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss and Natalya. And this is where Eva Marie graces us with her presence. A walking advertisement for the ratings killer. Oh my. She's almost as bad as Braun Strowman. And She-Ra comes down. Naomi comes out. They chase each other around. Becky Lynch gets the victory. There you go. Who cares? Who cares? Baron Corbin continues to beat up Kalisto in the back over Baron Corbin losing a couple weeks ago. Who cares? It's just them showing that Baron Corbin can beat up people and they're going to build him up that way right now. And finally, in the main event, John Cena beats Alberto Del Rio. After the match, AJ Styles gets on top rope, does a forearm, and he says, I'm going to beat you at SummerSlam. Your time is up. My time is now. He goes for his finishing move. And Cena reverses it. Puts him in the AA. Throws him outside the ring. Does an AA on the table. And there you go. And that's SmackDown. What a review! And what a show. If you're watching this review and you did not watch SmackDown, you missed nothing. I don't like to come on here and rant, but you missed nothing. After the first 15 minutes, the show was pretty much pointless. Just like Raw, a weak go-home show. If you enjoyed this video, like it, leave your comments below. Subscribe. Don't forget to check me right back here for my NXT and Cruiserweight Classic review. Thursday, I'll have my SummerSlam predictions and preview. Friday, I'll have my rivalries discussion. Let me know in the comments below what rivalry you would like to hear. Sunday, I'll have my SummerSlam review. All that this week. Hopefully, SummerSlam will be good. I'm sure it'll be good. It's got a good card. WWE is just using its card to build SummerSlam. And to me, and I know to a lot of us wrestling fans, that's no excuse for a lackluster build. So that's your SmackDown review. Until I see you again, catch you on the other side.